Good morning, LegalShield family. Chris Ward coming to you from Denver, Colorado with another way to leverage your Facebook business page to build your LegalShield business. So right here, I've been getting a lot of questions. Today we're going to discuss the QR code. So I have actually pinned to the top of my page QR code along with details about if they're looking at this on a desktop, they can click on a link, or if they're sitting, or they can they could scan the QR code if they're looking at a laptop. However, if they're on their mobile device, then they can just click on this link and download the app into their mobile device. So you'll see down here thus far 5,811 people reached. I boosted this on March 27th and ended at the end of April. So I'm going to show you all first how we did it, and then I'm going to show you all what the analytics showed us when I actually ran this as an ad. So get right over into our presentation. So Facebook app QR code, how to. So the first thing you need to do, and I'm going to put these details in the description of this video so that you can go to these. So where to go to build your QR code. So here is the link to build your QR code. Then you're going to click on app for the QR code type. There's two colors that you're going to utilize. The corporate colors are the purple and the gray, because I want you all to see what this looks like. Now, I want you to utilize the language that I used when I was developing the app. So as you see, we go in. I've already got two codes already built. So one for a social media page and then one for our app. So you see I already have 202 scans of that. But we're going to go into, click on here, create QR code. So hopefully you, if this is new to you, go down here and click on app. Then next. So we want the QR code to go to an app. So remember our two colors that we spoke about over here. And do purple as your primary, and gray as your secondary. So this is what your background should look like right now. So the app name. So just go in and look at how I've named the app. I think I already have that in here. Perhaps not. Nope, not yet. This is what it looks like when they bring up the app. So here's my app page. So LegalShield member app. So just use the exact same language with free features. So where it says developer with free features. Now the app logo, we're going to use our corporate logo. Now it's important that you use this 180px by 180px, 180 pixel by 180 pixel. Span this out. That is incorrect. Which should have worked. Anyway, I'll make sure that the 180 pixel logo is available to you all. For some reason, I think I misnamed it. So title, go back over here. Millions of people are raving about this free app. And it's good that you all have the same title because you want to look for continuity. So you see here, this is in the description. The website, you can put really whatever link to a website. It doesn't matter. You can put in your username and the We Are LegalShield site. It's not that important here. Add button. So this is where we're going to say, we're going to go custom. So as you see, click here to get your app. So you can customize this. Click here to get your app. Now, this is very important that you use the link share for your app. So you can either do one of two ways. You can either you can use your share link from your prospect, or you can use the direct share link, which is http://share.legalshield.com/username. So don't just put username, use your username, and then LegalShield again. And then here, if you want to do, you can put in a link for, I have both. So I have a link to the App Store, and this is generic. So I'm hoping that they don't go through here. So voila, and you'll see that it'll put here, download on the App Store. But if they don't, let's say they want to use Google Play, they can use the Google Play link. And I'll make sure these links, these are generic links, folks. These are not going to redirect to your app. So I would make sure this is where you want them to go, is click here to get your app. This just fills in the screen. You see that your website is at the one below. I put your LegalShield. Look at that. Always make sure all your graphics are right. So on the welcome screen, we have the image. There we go. So there, as you see on the welcome screen, it's going to pop up here. I'll get the 180 by 180. I thought I already had that one. Not sure why that, but you want a 180 by 180 pixel app, or 180 by 180 pixel graphic here. That's not the right one, but we're going to use it for now. So once you got all that, you're just going to click next. And I've already exceeded my quota. You only get 2 free app pages, but essentially you already saw that this is what you're going to come up with once you're done. And they're going to see this either on their, remember, the only reason this works is that they're using a mobile device. This does not work on your desktop. So that's why you want to make sure that they're using their mobile phone or cell phone. So, and I've got this graphic. I just got to find it. So there's how to build it out. Now there's what I've done for, now we're going to talk about the ad campaign that I actually ran on Facebook. So here it was. The ad reached at the time 5,789 people. So you see that that graphic in and of itself was designed by Patrice Robinson. So you just send him your QR code, and he will design that out for you. He will. There is a, he'll charge you for it, but it's a reasonable price. So get that done well. You can also, I've printed out that graphic on a large board, and I'll have that posted up at events so people at events can walk by and scan the app as well. So with the ad reached 5,789 people, here was the targeted audience. You want to make sure you target your audience well, so I use 18 to 65 years old in the United States and Ontario. That was it. And people who like my biz page and their friends. So my budget for 34 days, you see, was $200. The demographics, 5,570 people reached. You see I got 5 message replies. I spent a total of $199.93, majority of which were men between the ages of 18 and I would say 44. Those were our majority, and then it slooped off right after that. I was not targeting 13 to 17-year-olds, so that's why they show none down there. But our older demographic, which probably just because they don't use apps typically, so in the next campaign, I probably would have spent all my effort targeting people in the 18 to 44 age group. There was our demographic. So here's continued. You see in the United States, 93% of my campaign hit people in the U.S., whilst only 6.8% hit Canada. But I was only targeting one province in Canada. Now, out of that, there was only 146 unique scans. So what's the difference between unique and just regular scans? It means is that there were what is that, 6 people that scanned it more than once, probably me. So 146 unique scans. So here were the results. Out of 5,789 people reached, only 146 unique scans. That's the cost of $1.37 per scan. Here's what we discovered, though. There were no identifiable enrollments occurred from the campaign, meaning that I did not have any bizarre people enrolled as a member of LegalShield during this process, in which I believe actually scanned in the app. Now, I'm sharing the app with people anyway outside of this campaign, so that does not mean that if anybody did enroll that it got it through here as well. Here's the hang-up. Corporate would not reveal analytics about how many people actually downloaded the app. They would not share that information with me. So I decided to keep the app, the ad thumbnail to the top of my Facebook business page, so that when people visit my page, that will be the first thing that they see. Another thing I found is that the likes on my Facebook business page, the organic likes, came predominantly from LegalShield associates. So people that recognized the branding were the ones that liked it. I even had a few LegalShield associates actually shared that ad, which means that they were advertising for me. Now, the reality is that you cannot run an ad without understanding the conversion ratio. So if you're going to spend $200 on this program to run it as an ad, and you do not know the analytics, what your conversion rate is, then it's pointless to run the ad. So if you decide to do this, then, well, what I'm going to say is I would never run an ad on that campaign again, because we don't know the conversion ratio. So there's my advice. Don't run an online ad for this. So that's it. That's how we get it. I'm going to put the description, and I will also get a link to the graphics so that you'll be able to download that LegalShield logo. Make sure before you run any ads, you run them through ad approvals, and make sure you don't alter any graphics and run anything without corporate approval as well. You're not allowed to use the LegalShield logo on anything that corporate does not approve, just so you know. So we will share this, but use it for this function only. I hope that this has been of some value to you to set up, so that I think it's just a better way to share the app with people. It's got a very professional appearance to it, and it gives them a couple of opportunities to download it into their mobile device. So with that, I appreciate you all taking this time to learn about how to leverage your Facebook business page to build your LegalShield business, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.